Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading for Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Sagittarius, it's an intuitive energy reading. It comes to you at exactly the right time. Please take everything that I describe, where it resonates and how it resonates, and feel free to share below in the comments every way that you're experiencing it if you like. If you want the full astrology breakdown, Sagittarius, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, and I do a Sagittarius full astrology weekly breakdown. That's right, every single week. So check that out. Go subscribe over there too. Help that channel grow and get your astrology fix for the week. This message comes to you exactly when it's supposed to. Exactly the right time. No rush. That's really interesting. Oh my God. Let me show you the cards. So you have Mountain and Moon. Why do I say that? Well, even though this is timeless, I do know that as I record this, there's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius. Now, this is a new moon. And the reason why, new moon that's featured here, I think we have a full moon in the background, but it's regarding moon. And of course, moon's very important to you this week because there is a full moon. But the full moon in Sagittarius is because the current moon is in Sagittarius and the current moon is opposite the sun in Gemini. But it will conjunct your natal suns. And when a moon conjuncts a sun, it's a new start. It's a new moon. So for you guys personally, between the 3rd and the 5th of June, it's going to be a new start and signify a new start. Now, the fact that Mountain came out is really kind of mysterious to me because this may mean you are starting a new journey or you have the strength to start new challenges, to actually confront your challenges because you've made space and now you're ready. You're ready to move on and move forward. Disregarding any kind, not disregarding the challenges, but unafraid of them, unencumbered with the fear of what they may mean. I want to dig down. This is a good place to start. Ooh. So what do you mean by mountains? Moon and mountains. The devil is here. What they mean is commitment. What they mean is, contracts or things that you're stuck with. Bad behaviors, could be drugs and alcohol, but I think mostly in general, it is the mountains are the structures that are in your way that are saying, no, you don't get to go. You don't get to move. You don't get to do anything. It's the restrictions. And then we have the moon. So why is the moon important? Why is the moon card important? It's the death card. You know what that tells me? It's the death of your restrictions. And then we have the Hierophant falling out. But it's in reverse. This means something untraditional. So let's go back. We have the death card clarifying the moon. This is scorpionic energy, things that could have been buried deep or simply a complete new start, letting something old die because you're sick of the contracts, letting the contracts die, letting them fall out, letting them be done. And then the moon, this sense of rebirth, this sense of newness and freshness. The Hierophant is here, some sort of unconventional or untraditional. Sometimes for some people, it could be divorce. It could also be this sense of not feeling anything for anybody anymore and wanting something to emotionally just be done and be over it in order to get out of a contract or out of a commitment to it, done with contracts, especially with things that are impeding your ability to actually start again, start renewed, start fresh. There could be some hidden emotions or feelings that have been blocked up inside of you because they are untraditional or unconventional. So let's see. This could also just mean breaking your norm. We have defeat. So something that has been defeating you, maybe repeatedly, or just something that you lost, a feeling of having lost something, perhaps because it wasn't accepted by, or because it was odd, it was out of the ordinary, right? And then there is in the past this coming out, which is being undervalued, underselling yourself, not asking for enough of a salary or not getting it, having to sell a house for too small or too little, not having enough money, maybe even bankruptcy. There could be some toxicity that has come from that, and maybe it was fear that built up inside of you because of that past loss that is actually defeating your ability to step outside of the norm now. That's what will be brought to your attention over this week. And that really does empower you to see your greatest obstacle, which is the obstacle inside yourself. We also have, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is in the future. You can't make this up. This is just moving on. Being able to let all of those things go, liberate yourself from it, and move forward, taking those steps forward without feeling obligated, without feeling afraid. It's almost like you were stuck before because of money or material issues, all clogged up. When you let it all go, including the need to have that stuff, you're just like, oh, I'm freer than I thought I was. And I'm actually going to be able to move forward. So we have not too distant future, taking a fresh step or a fresh start, starting over, and not letting that past or that fear, especially the fear, impact you at all. The moon card is here, so there's some sort of emotional revelation that comes, especially around that full moon this week. Can't make this shit up, but it's definitely almost an eclipse. The moon is eclipsing the sun in this card. This sense of change, right? A change, a revelation in the darkness. So what's changing, or what was hidden? Oh, wow. Something about a family member. No. Progress. Maybe a car, a decision, or money to actually be able to get out, maybe buy a new car, buy a new house, the material value or material worth, maybe progress in your job, but it has to do with financial, being able to actually be able to afford something, be able to afford to move forward, or have the abundance that's been building up and waiting and you thought was denied to you. This is Cancerian energy. This is very earthbound energy, and this is like aha, triumph, victory, success, a major breakthrough that is happening, perhaps with your whole family, because of your family, a big breakthrough when it comes to actually material wealth and abundance. Okay, so I asked you to clarify the moon god. I'm not really sure you did. But it's almost like what was being hidden was the success. What was being hidden was your abundance. That's weird, right? But it's coming through now. So it's not necessarily, it's almost like divine timing. How is this coming about? Yeah, you're going to have a reason to celebrate and be around people that you like and feel good about, like something to cheer for. I don't know if you're holding back on an announcement or something, but if you're a cross watcher, Sagittarius is going to have something to celebrate. Maybe in some ways you wanted somebody to keep thinking that you were defeated because you just didn't want their bullshit in your way. And it was never like you were actually defeated. There is some definite breakthrough here. Good news. What kind of good news? I got to pull a moon card for you guys. What kind of good news? Well, definitely something emotional, has to do with a masculine water sign, an adult water sign, or it has to do with just feelings and your feelings being secured, or it's coming through this person. It's coming through an emotional man, a kind man, caring man, loving man, could be a father figure. This is a sense of somebody who holds back their feelings. Somebody who doesn't reveal what's going on inside of them very easily. So it seems like there's a revelation that's going to be made that you didn't realize even existed, because of somebody's feelings for you that they maybe have kept. And there's sort of this flow that starts to happen when it comes out. Isn't that? Okay, well, what does that mean? Hanged Man is here. Somebody has been held up or stuck for a while, whether it's you or them. It's almost like you needed a cocoon period, a time of rest, a time of, I don't know, maybe it was hung up for a while. Something was stuck in limbo for a while, but it's somebody's love or concern for you that is actually coming out. So it's telling me that this has been hanging around for a while. It's not that they haven't wanted you to have something, or they didn't want you to know that they loved you, but they were stuck for some reason. Something was stuck. Something is coming unstuck. So what does that mean? How? Walking away from what doesn't serve you. We have the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. Using your intuition and trusting your instincts. It's almost like you're going to be like, these responsibilities, fuck them. I'm not waiting around for the responsibilities anymore. Intuitively, I know the right answer. I'm going to follow my intuition and let go of these. Let go, walk away. Like, I don't want to work on something anymore. But it's saying, trust your intuition. Don't work on this anymore. Like, get away from it. Don't keep doing it. It's like intuitively, you know, walk away from this. Walk away from this situation. Okay. Clarify this for me. How does this help? This is around the full moon. How does this help, Sagittarius, in any way? Let's pick a moon card. Shall we? Let's pick a moon card. Something in the past has come out. The energy is gaining momentum, so it's in the past that something was stuck, that something was stationary. It's almost like you didn't see that anybody was interested at all. This is coming up in the past. It definitely was robbing you of your money, draining you. Transformative energy, the Death card was there. What does that mean, though? There's a major change. Expect powerful change coming. This is this week. I predict around the full moon, but that's what it's saying. Expect powerful change. What kind of powerful change? It's something that you were stuck with. So think about the themes so far. Let's review this sense of something that you were stuck with, that you couldn't move forward on, that you were deprived of, and maybe it buried you, right? And now there's this sense of being stuck, right? Also, it's like this constant repetitive pattern. Now it's saying expect powerful change. With how were you stuck? How were you hung up? What part of your life were you hung up on? Feel free to comment below, because what it's saying is you're letting go of all those old obligations and you're letting go of all those old fears. And I think fear had a lot to do with why you refused to move forward and why you were stuck. It was actually just fear of letting go of the struggle. Fear of letting, it's almost like rather be in debt than just let it all go, right? Because you're afraid of the consequences. You're not afraid of the consequences anymore. You're owning the consequences, and in owning it and facing it, you're liberating yourself from it. So this is really facing a huge fear. What is that huge fear? Happiness? Success? I mean, more people are afraid of that than you think. It's interesting. I got the Nine of Cups. Oh, I understand. I got the Nine. I think you're afraid of being let go, or hold on. We have the Tower that came out a little bit in the past. So there is some sort of dynamic change looming over this all. We had the Nine of Cups, which was happiness and abundance that didn't get you anywhere. There was something very happy and abundant that was happening, but it didn't go anywhere. It made you happier than you've been, but it didn't go anywhere. And it kind of robbed you of your sense of value, or you were devalued in some way, not paid well. This is a sense of maybe even deciding to be, or ending up isolated, wanting to isolate yourself from people. And then we have the King of Swords, which is a decision is made, or a decision maker. Could even be a counselor, or something comes through, an announcement, decision that's made. It's good advice, it's wise advice. It's like suddenly your mind clears up, or people's mind clears up about you and what is happening. What is happening? Oh, wow. That's really nice. Let's go to the extended, guys. I will see you there. The link is down below in the description box. I'll pin it to the top of the comment section. If you are watching this on your television, grab your cell phone, grab your desktop, laptop, because the link to the extended is only on those versions of YouTube. I'll see you guys there.